Hello YouTube, it's another sleepless night. It's not that well bad, is it? It's like 1:30. I'm on my computer, just checking out some stuff, emails, and different things like, whatever's cool or whatever, something I don't know. But, it's going better. I'm not as sad as before, or all depressed and whatever. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm pregnant or something. No, it's just a joke. Um, I don't know what to talk about today. Uh, my room's a mess, so you're not gonna see that. Um, I don't know. Ask me a question or something. Post a question. Whether it has to do with sickle cell, music, guitar, something. Um, I think a lot. And what I've been thinking about recently is I see a lot of people who, I don't like the word smart, because anybody can be smart or know a lot about something and, you know, little about, you know, something else. Just because you know a lot about something doesn't mean you're smart. You could be completely oblivious to something else and, not be stupid. It's just that you don't know. And no one knows everything. So I say, I like to call it intellect in certain areas. I go in a lot of places, or I see a lot of people who make really good money doing certain things, whatever it is, salesperson, CEOs, and they don't know half of what I know. Or like, well, this isn't a good money job, but I go in computer stores a lot. Not that I'm like a computer genius or know so much about computers, but it's like they don't know what the heck I'm talking about. And I'm like, you're the guy that's supposed to be helping me? And it doesn't really make sense. Like, I'm like, I just feel like going to their manager like, yo, can I have this dude's job? Like, he don't know what he's talking about. Like, serious, for real. And even like CEOs and like psychologists, psychiatrists, I can't think of a lot of them now. Professionals, music professionals, where standard-wise they don't know any kind of standards. They just know routinely what they're supposed to do. But as far as knowledge in that field, like I'm like, why can't I have your job? And it's like I kept asking myself that, and I even talked to a few people about it, and it's just the ambition. It's just about going out there and going to get it, and that's what stops people. And I know that's what stops me. If I know I have the knowledge of a certain area or something that I like, especially something I have interest in, because I believe if you like what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I like so many things. The spectrum is so huge. And I just want to, you know, I got to be a go-getter. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm, trying to have that attitude, trying to program myself. I'm 25, so it's kind of hard. It's like at this age, you're just getting set in kind of like your ways and what you're doing and how's your day going to start and this and that. And it's like I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be set. Because I know how my parents are, older people. They just, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Or I haven't seen it. Or I believe people make things difficult themselves. Just like the computer. I mean, older people, they won't touch it. Oh, I'm not touching that. All those buttons and gadgets and lights. It scares me. But that's how I learned. I mean, I didn't really have a computer at home at first. I didn't have anyone teach me anything about it. I just pressed buttons. And at first I was scared, but then I found out you're not really doing too much. It's not like you can break it by pressing a button. I mean, you can always go back It's not too much damage you can do. But that's how I learned things. That's how I learned music. Just plucking strings, pressing buttons. I've always been a button presser. Don't leave me in a room with a red button that's gonna like destroy the world and tell me not to press it. Even knowing what it'll do, I'll probably press it. But that's how I've learned. I've always been very hands-on with cameras, um, whatever. Just press the darn button. Take the remote and press all the buttons. See what they do. Go up and down, and just be hands-on. So I just want to encourage people not to be afraid of stuff. I think my camera just stopped. Oh no, it didn't. I was looking at something else. Oh, another cool thing I gotta show you guys. eBay. I'm in love. Never really bought stuff, but looked at stuff. Got a new BlackBerry, which I needed for the longest. Just to help me manage stuff, because somebody stole my blackjack. Actually, I lost it, and then some guy returned it. He was driving a Benz, I guess, like, what did he need with my blackjack? Then I lost it again. I was sick, and I took the bus, and I was on like some meds, so when I stood up and fell the second time, and they're like calling me, and because I left it on, and of course they didn't want to return it. They were younger though, it sounded like, but I didn't play my cards right, because if I would have used my psychology the right way, I probably could have got the kid to bring it back, or I could have pick it up, but then I had to resort to an old phone, which sucked. Cut off calls. Couldn't see it half of the time. Would drop calls, people yelling at me, thinking I'm just, screening calls, but I wasn't. So now I have no excuse. My little buddy here, hopefully my new best friend, and that's it. So I guess I'll subject this or label it on YouTube a little bit of nothing. Wait, a little bit of something and nothing, something. I don't know. Some Barstow Mama says it the best, or her title. She's so cool. I love her. Shout out to all my sickle cell brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are well. Stay well. I mean, this weather's gonna be crazy when it gets cold, guys. So I mean, bundle up. I know you're tired of hearing that. Take your meds and all that stuff. Make sure you stock up. Don't wait last minute. Oh, I know this is random. My brain's really random. It's kind of crazy. But this is to my sickle cell friends, family, whatever, brothers, sisters. Do you guys get into weird positions when you get sick? I know I do. I call it the sickle cell position. Like you get into some weird position that everybody's yelling at. Oh, why is your head hanging off the bed and your feet in the air? But it's comfortable because you're in so much pain at that time. But the position looks like it would hurt so much, but that's the only possible way that you feel comfortable. And like no one understands it. They think you're just like nuts because you're literally upside down on the couch with your foot in your pocket. Like, do you guys do that, or is that just me? Because even as when I was younger, I used to always do stuff like that. I mean, I got yelled at by nurses, hanging my head off the bed with my arm, my leg over here, a pillow there, surrounded by pillows, laying on the bar, the armrest of the bed, doing this, some weird position, just because it was like comfortable. Or when my arms hurt, I always especially when I was younger, I put it on my head like this so I could rest it, and I still do that today. But I can't do it now because my left chest still, since I had the collapsed lung and the pneumonia, about a month it's been now, it's hard to bounce back. I mean, I know I'm only 25, but it's harder and harder to bounce back from these things. So I want to have as few as possible. I'm hoping for a good winter. I'm sending out energy to all my sickle cell brothers and sisters. But peace. Peace, love. See you guys. Ciao.